You cannot fall back asleep in the middle of the night, not because you are getting older, but because of one small habit you repeat every day. Every night, millions of older adults lie awake, tossing and turning in the dark, waiting for sleep to arrive. But it never does. Have you ever stared at the ceiling until 3 in the morning, then quietly got up to make a cup of tea, holding onto a tiny bit of hope, thinking maybe this time I'll finally fall asleep? That feeling, exhaustion, helplessness, and a bit of confusion is quietly taking a toll on both the physical and mental health of so many people in their later years. What makes it even more troubling is that many suffer through this night after night for years. They try all kinds of medications and home remedies, yet nothing seems to help. But here's something most people do not realize: insomnia in old age is not just about getting older. It is deeply tied to small everyday habits that often go unnoticed, from what you eat for dinner when you take your walk to the emotions you carry with you into bed. In today's video, we are going to break down 5 silent reasons why older people struggle with sleep. It might be related to certain foods, blood circulation hormones, or even emotional wounds you have been holding on to for far too long. And most importantly, I will be sharing some simple, natural, and completely drug-free solutions that can help you slowly reclaim a peaceful, restful night's sleep. Before we dive in, go ahead and leave a comment down below with a positive affirmation like, "I deserve a peaceful sleep every night," or share any wish or intention you might have. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on valuable content to help improve your daily life. Let us create a truly positive space together, a place where sleep health and happiness in old age are not just possible, but totally within reach. So why does it get harder to sleep the older we get, even when we are clearly tired? Right now, I'm going to reveal the silent but surprisingly common reasons that almost everyone struggles with. Number 1, hormonal imbalance. One of the quiet but powerful reasons that disrupt sleep in older adults is hormonal imbalance, especially involving 2 key glands in the body, the thyroid gland and the adrenal glands. This is not usually the first thing people think of when facing insomnia. But in reality, these glands act like conductors in an orchestra regulating many biological processes, including your daily sleep-wake cycle. The thyroid controls how fast your body's metabolism works. It determines whether you feel full of energy or sluggish all day long. When the thyroid is underactive, a condition called hypothyroidism, you may sleep a lot, but still wake up feeling groggy and drained. On the other hand, when the thyroid is overactive, known as hyperthyroidism, it can make you feel jittery, anxious, restless, and even wake up in the middle of the night with a racing heartbeat, unable to fall back asleep. The tricky part is that many people do not realize this. They just think they are tired because they are not sleeping well, without knowing the real issue is an out-of-balance thyroid gland. Alongside that, your adrenal glands, located just above your kidneys, play a crucial role in regulating cortisol, often called the stress hormone. Normally, cortisol is high in the morning to wake you up, then gradually drops throughout the day, so your body can relax and fall asleep. But when you are under long-term stress, constantly worrying or dealing with chronic illness, your adrenal glands can get overstimulated and start producing cortisol even at night, right when your body needs rest. As a result, it becomes very difficult to unwind when you lie down, and you may find yourself waking up in the middle of the night feeling anxious, overheated, and restless, even when everything around you is calm. This kind of hormonal imbalance creates a dangerous cycle. Poor sleep leads to increased cortisol, and high cortisol makes it even harder to sleep. Night after night, sleep becomes a battle, and your body becomes more and more depleted. The good news is not everyone needs medication to fix this. There are many natural ways to help your body restore hormonal balance, like keeping a consistent sleep-wake schedule, getting morning sunlight to reset your melatonin and cortisol rhythm, and practicing relaxing breathing techniques each night. In addition, some herbs like ashwagandha rhodiola and holy basil have been studied for their calming effects on the nervous system and their ability to reduce stress response, which in turn helps regulate cortisol and makes it easier to sleep. Number 2, improper physical activity. Many people believe that as we age, we should rest more and avoid movement to protect our health. On the flip side, others think they need to stay active, sweat a lot, and push themselves hard to feel healthy and sleep better. But the truth is, both of these approaches can actually lead to more sleepless nights. Sleep is a delicate cycle regulated by the body's internal clock. When you move too little or too much, that rhythm gets disrupted and your sleep quality suffers. Among older adults, not moving enough is much more common. This could be due to joint pain, reduced stamina, or simply being used to a slower lifestyle. But this kind of sluggishness keeps energy bottled up inside. It is like a boiling kettle with no release. The pressure builds quietly, and by bedtime, your body still does not feel tired enough to fall asleep naturally. The result: restlessness, discomfort, and delayed or shallow sleep. On the other hand, pushing yourself too hard, especially in the evening, can also backfire. Intense workouts, long brisk walks, or heavy physical activities before bed can overstimulate the body. Your sympathetic nervous system kicks in, your heart beats faster, your brain stays alert, and your muscles remain tense. Even if you lie down at the right time, it is like your body is still running, making your sleep light, filled with dreams and easily interrupted. That is why the right kind of movement is a quiet key to natural restful sleep. Try getting some light exercise in the morning between 6 and 8 o'clock to gently start your day. This could be a slow walk outdoors, a little yoga, tai chi, or simply standing in the morning sun for a few minutes. Morning sunlight is not just good for your bones and skin, it also sends a powerful signal to your internal clock the day has begun. This helps your body produce melatonin more smoothly at night, making it easier to fall asleep. In the afternoon before 5 o'clock, you can keep up with gentle activity, like walking around your home, gardening, watering plants, or doing a few light stretches. If you enjoy social activities, a tai chi or light dance class could benefit both your heart and your spirit. And remember, after 6 o'clock in the evening, give your body time to wind down. Avoid any intense physical exertion so your nervous system can begin to slow down and prepare for sleep. Number 3, nervous system damage. There is one hidden but extremely common reason for insomnia in older adults, and that is damage to the nervous system. What makes it tricky is that most people do not recognize it because this kind of damage does not show up on regular scans or tests. It does not come with sharp pain or fever, but it deeply affects your ability to relax and fall into natural sleep. When your nervous system, especially the autonomic nervous system, is out of balance, your body is stuck in a state of high alert. You might feel restless, slightly short of breath, your heart may beat faster, or you might simply feel unable to fully relax. Even with the lights off, no noise, and nothing weighing on your mind, it still feels like something is keeping you awake from within. This condition often stems from accumulated stress, prolonged anxiety, or chronic illnesses that wear down the nervous system's ability to recover each day. Over time, your system becomes imbalanced, a state of exhausted but unable to let go, where sleep becomes fragile and easily broken. Nervous system damage can be temporary, caused by emotional imbalance or life stress, or long-term as your nerves naturally weaken with age. At any stage, if it is not addressed properly, this situation turns into a loop. Poor sleep leads to more nervous strain, which leads to more insomnia, draining your physical and mental health even further. To improve this condition, you need a combination of tools. First, create a relaxing bedtime routine, a soft path leading your mind into rest. Meditate for 5 to 10 minutes, breathe deeply and evenly, or simply sit quietly while listening to calming sounds. like gentle rain or peaceful music. These sounds help calm your sympathetic nervous system and activate the parasympathetic mode, your body's rest and repair state that is essential for deep sleep. In addition, gently massaging your neck, shoulders, or the soles of your feet each evening is a simple but powerful technique. These areas contain many nerves and pressure points connected to your entire body. Light stimulation promotes circulation, eases nerve tension, and creates a sense of comfort and safety. Also, consider supporting your nervous system with calming herbs and nutrients. Valerian root L-theanine chamomile extract or lavender tea have all been proven to help relax the nervous system naturally. Bioavailable magnesium, found in almonds, pumpkin seeds, leafy greens, or supplements, helps relax muscles, stabilize nerve signals, and support deeper sleep. If you can think about adding physical therapies like acupuncture, reflexology, or warm herbal baths, these approaches not only relieve tension, but also help restore the subtle connection between your nervous system and internal organs, a link that often weakens with age. Number 4. Stimulating foods at night. Most people would never guess that some healthy foods in the evening could quietly be stealing their sleep. As we age, our nervous system becomes more sensitive. That means even small mistakes in food choices can stretch out the night endlessly. Some people are very cautious. They eat only a light salad or drink a small glass of juice before bed, yet still lie awake for hours. That is because foods like celery green, apples raw, asparagus, or fruit juice, although nutritious, can stimulate brain activity and raise stress hormone levels, keeping the nervous system alert and blocking sleep. This is especially true when eaten close to bedtime. If your body has not fully shifted into rest mode yet, and you lie down right after eating, it becomes a long, restless night. It is not just food either. Common drinks like green tea, dark chocolate, or unsweetened coffee may still contain caffeine, which keeps your brain alert for hours after consumption. For younger folks, this might only cause mild difficulty falling asleep, but for older adults, it can completely disrupt the entire sleep cycle, making it harder to fall into deep sleep and easier to wake up in the middle of the night without being able to fall back asleep. The sad part is, many people blame their insomnia on aging stress or worries, without realizing the real culprit is the evening juice they always drink, or the overly spiced high-protein dinner. The wrong food at the wrong time can make digestion harder, overstimulate the nerves, and even trigger hormonal imbalance, all of which disturb your sleep. So, to sleep better, start with something simple. Rethink your dinner. Try eating earlier, ideally before 7 o'clock in the evening, so your stomach has enough time to digest. Choose light, easy-to-digest foods like thin rice, porridge, soft rice with steamed vegetables, mild soup, boiled eggs, grilled fish, or tofu. If you feel hungry before bed, a warm glass of unsweetened milk, a few slices of banana, or a small handful of walnuts or almonds can calm your stomach and help increase serotonin, which is the precursor to melatonin, the hormone that promotes sleep. Also avoid foods that pretend to be sleep-friendly but are actually stimulating, like cocoa peppermint mint chocolate or sour juices such as orange grapefruit or pineapple. Instead, go for herbal drinks like chamomile tea, lotus heart tea, passion flower tea, or a cup of warm water with a bit of diluted honey. These soothe your nerves and gently signal your brain that it is time to rest. Number 5. Poor blood circulation. Not many people realize that to sleep deeply, your brain needs a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients, and that all depends on good blood circulation. In older adults, as blood vessels weaken and become less flexible, circulation slows down, and so does the quality of sleep. Unstable blood pressure is one of the hidden sleep disruptors that often goes unnoticed. When your blood pressure is low, your brain does not receive enough oxygen, leaving you feeling sluggish, unfocused, and foggy, tired during the day, and unable to sleep at night. On the other hand, High blood pressure tightens the vessels, speeds up your heartbeat, and overstimulates the brain, making it hard to relax, easy to wake up, or leaving you wide awake in the early morning with a racing heart and a sense of anxiety. This issue is very common in middle-aged and older adults, but most people overlook it. They do not realize that even a small disturbance in the body's flow can carry their sleep away with it. So if you are struggling with long, restless nights, take a closer look at your blood pressure. Track any unusual patterns during the day. You might find a clue that makes a big difference. The good news is you can improve blood flow without relying on medication. Start by drinking enough water each day, eating plenty of green vegetables, pumpkin seeds, bananas, salmon, and foods rich in iron, magnesium, and potassium. Every morning, just a 15 to 20 minute slow walk or a few gentle stretches can get your blood moving, bring oxygen to your brain, and help you sleep better at night. If you need extra support, you can try natural remedies like black garlic, olive leaves, no-toe ginseng buds, or celery. But make sure to talk to your doctor if you are taking blood pressure medication. And most importantly, take care of your emotional state before bedtime. Avoid stressful news, and instead listen to soft music, read a book, or sip on a calming warm tea, like lotus heart tea, ginger honey tea, or chamomile. Now that we understand the silent reasons behind poor sleep, it is time I share with you some gentle natural solutions without needing a single pill. 1. Change your dinner habits. Start by building the habit of eating dinner early, ideally before 7 o'clock in the evening. This gives your body enough time to digest and reset before bedtime. When you eat later, your digestive system is still working as you lie down, which can cause bloating, pressure in your stomach, discomfort, and even affect your breathing and heart rhythm during sleep. Dinner should be the lightest meal of the day, just enough to keep you from feeling hungry, but not so much that your stomach has to work hard. Prioritize easy-to-digest foods like steamed vegetables, thin rice, porridge, mild soups, or a small portion of rice paired with light proteins like fish tofu or boiled eggs. You do not need to make anything fancy. As long as your body feels light and comfortable afterward, you're on the right track. And absolutely avoid stimulants like spicy seasoning soft drinks, alcohol, strong tea, or coffee, even in small amounts. These do not just disrupt your nervous system, they can seriously lower your sleep quality more than you might expect. Some foods and drinks that seem harmless can actually keep you tossing and turning for hours if consumed in the evening. 2. Establish a relaxing pre-sleep routine. Begin by creating a transition period before bedtime, a gentle ritual to separate your day from your night. One of the most important things you can do is turn off electronic devices at least 30 minutes before going to bed. The blue light from your phone, TV, or computer screen disrupts your internal clock and keeps your brain in an alert, awake state, exactly the opposite of what you need. Instead, surround yourself with soothing sounds, a soft instrumental song, gentle rainfall, a flowing stream, or simply silence. Slow, wordless melodies can directly calm your nervous system, slow down your heart rate and breathing, and gently lead you toward deeper sleep. Another highly effective practice is massaging your feet before bed. Your feet carry the most pressure throughout the day and contain many reflex points connected to your internal organs. A gentle massage does more than just improve circulation. It also sends a signal to your brain that it is time to relax. If you use a little warm oil or calming essential oils like lavender or peppermint, the effects can be even more noticeable. And finally, do not forget to breathe. It sounds simple, but proper. Deep breathing is one of the most powerful relaxation techniques you can do anywhere. Try closing your eyes, breathing in slowly through your nose, holding for a few seconds, then exhaling gently through your mouth. Repeat this for 5 to 10 minutes, and you will feel your body settle into a calmer state, soft and ready for sleep. 3. Reset your biological clock. The most important thing is to stick to a consistent sleep and wake schedule, even on weekends. Your body is like a machine with memory. If you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, it will eventually learn exactly when to shut down and when to wake up. After a while, you might be surprised to find yourself getting sleepy on time and waking up naturally. No alarm clock needed. One of the most powerful ways to reset your internal clock is by exposing yourself to sunlight in the morning, ideally within 30 minutes of waking up. A little morning sun not only helps your body make vitamin D, it also sends a strong message to your brain. The day has begun. This light helps regulate your natural rhythm, boosting serotonin levels during the day and promoting melatonin production at night, which is essential for deep sleep. You do not need to do anything complicated. Just open a window, step out onto your porch, or take a light stroll in the early morning sun for a few minutes. This alone can make a big difference. Combine that with reducing your exposure to strong lights at night, especially from phones and TVs, and you will help your body restore its natural sleep-wake cycle. We have just walked through the quiet reasons why older adults struggle with sleep, from hormonal imbalances, poor circulation, and nervous system strain, to small daily habits that seem harmless. But here is the good news. Every single one of these can be improved, gently, naturally, and without medication. All it takes is patience, understanding your body, and beginning with small steps. A light dinner, a calm evening routine, morning sunshine, a few warm sips of herbal tea. These simple practices, when done consistently and with care, become a soft mattress that welcomes sleep back to you, peaceful, deep, and whole. You do not have to accept insomnia as a part of aging. You deserve rest. You deserve to sleep well. You deserve to wake up each morning feeling clear, refreshed, and full of life. Believe that good sleep is not some distant dream. It is waiting for you just on the other side of a few small changes. Before we wrap up, leave a comment down below with a positive affirmation like "I am restoring my natural sleep more and more each day," or share any wish you are currently holding close. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss the valuable content that helps you live healthy, happy, and peaceful in your golden years. We all deserve a peaceful life, and it begins with a good night's sleep starting tonight.